Welcome back, guys, to the 2K here for ACL Pro. We have a little bit of a treat for you guys. We got Team Immunity up against C5 Myksta. Team Immunity easily Australia. You could say Australia's best or one of the best teams going around as of right now. And they're going to be going up against C5, a very predominant team who can hold their own. It is going to be a best of 3 series. We're going to be kicking it off straight with domination on Freight. It's going to be an interesting series, to say nevertheless.
It definitely is, and you know, you called it Immunity one of the best teams in Australia, Category 5. They're getting there. I mean, they've definitely shown themselves in previous competitions, and they really want to right now. They want to show that they can compete with the best and take them down as well. But Immunity in this first 2K series, they want to come out strong with the win. So I really don't think anything's going to stop them. But we're about to see it here on Domination Freight to really show us these two teams and how they're playing on this day. And I think really that could really determine the predictions for this game as well.
Because best of 3 series, so it could be over in 2 matches if Immunity just show their dominance like they do in most competitions. But you never know which way it could go down. But the winner of this, they're going to have a hard time because for the following bracket looks like it will be Avant to face the winner of this. So if Immunity do advance further on, it's going to be an interesting one. But let's watch Fighter straight off the back. And he was unfortunately not on the team for their COD Champs Adventures, but he's now back on the full roster. And he's definitely an asset which they use to their advantage, as Immunity already was an early B cap and a triple down. C5, not the start you would have wanted.
It's definitely not, but you're going to be seeing still Fighter now rotating around through the side, trying to get a couple of shots on in. And you know, he's currently, you know, with Buzzin, the only ones who haven't died in the actual game, rather. And you're going to be seeing them just trying to rotate over, keep these points alive for their team. And you know, see them, they've already got B flag, they've had that A flag off the break as well. They don't really want to overcommit at this stage because they don't really need to. All they need to do is hold 2 flags. You got C5 pushing out through the side, but you know, Immunity, they're getting kills, they're losing a player or 2, but they're still being able to keep that form going for themselves. And C5 are just realistically being trapped now.
They are actually getting trapped. Looking at that mini-map, your top left-hand section, you can tell that they're just spawning at the back of C and the red building, and Immunity, they're laying down the smackdown, a little double there, make that Shocks a double to his name. Buzzer was Shocks a triple, actually. Goes big right there, taking out all the players from C5 that were alive. Let's watch him right now as he's pushed up in the spawn. Not a care in the world as one of them just casually runs by. Another free down for the team over at C5, as the guys over Immunity, they're just having their way right now.
And you know, you're going to be seeing the C5 players, Category 5, they want to make something happen, and they really trying to push on up. But you notice their players 2 and 5, 3 and 4, 3 and 5, and 1 and 4 to their name, and they're getting outslayed. The points, of course, it's only 19 points at the moment, but we haven't even hit a 2-minute mark yet in this actual game. We're about to hit that benchmark, and if it keeps up at this rate, Immunity, they're just like, you know what, we can just keep on playing the way we're playing. We're outslaying them. They know it, and they're sitting up in these positions where they can continue to do this.
Not even a quarter down into this domination, and Immunity are already up by a significant amount. The guys are at C5. I don't even think they've been able to try and neutralize that B flag, because that's just how well the middle map presence that Immunity are showing. I'm watching Fighter just go absolutely big. Let's show C5 some love. How about Varenzen? He's the only one doing, and as I say that, he unfortunately drops. We'll watch him straight off the respawn, but hopefully he'll be able to get something back in his team. He's doing quite well so far. But it's quite interesting, Myksta. There's only one person who has a capture for C5, and that's Jake, and that was the home flag at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, I mean, I was just looking at that myself, and you're really just going to think, wow, how does that happen? How do you not get more than one cap in? I mean, Immunity, they just haven't, I don't think it's even been contested.
No, I honestly, I think I'd believe you if you told me that flag hasn't been contested, because Immunity are just playing too well for the guys who are at C5. Nice little double. Luna gets a kill also. Varenzen got the double, and now they need to capitalize. They smoke out B, and just like that, with a minute 40 left, they finally capture a flag. But Naked comes in, gets a nice little double. Fighter with the grenade, and Luna last one alive to try and do some work. But Immunity, as quick as they lost the flag, they regain control, and the points, they still roll on in.
I mean, you look at that scoreline, 77 points to 42, minute and a half remaining. You're going to be seeing Immunity, Buzzin with a double kill. Naked on a 6 streak, Buzzin's on 4. You're going to be seeing him maybe trying to go for more, but he's out of ammo. His teammate saves him there. He's going to run it over, try to pick up ammo, but there's no gun on his body. He's going to pick up the MTAR, though, to just try and just keep it alive for himself. He's about to run into a player, and unfortunately, his spree will just end a little bit short to his liking, but... You know, 2 flags still to 1. It is currently to the immunity squad. 89 points to 48. At this rate, they're easily going to hit the 100 points as well, and possibly take over a 50-point lead.
You know, when Naked's top's going for immunity, something shifty's happening on because he is doing quite well. So I'm just watching him right now. Gets a nice little wall bang there onto Luna, locking down B. And with 40 seconds left, it looks like they will break the 100-digit mark. You don't see that very often in competitive play, as you would think so. C5, they're just not... I don't know what's happening to the Myksta. If maybe... It seems like they're getting outplayed, but as I'm watching them just try and, you know, push up in that, nothing's going their way. It's just Immunity are just playing too well. They're outclassing them, and I don't know if it's just strats or something, but C5, coming into the second half, they have to play a perfect game to try and win this one.
They're going to need to, but, I mean, look at this. The score's about to end up finalized for that first half. Just look at this scoreline. Shooting the dead bodies as well, just to add insult to injury. 113 points to 58.
Yeah. Well, what can you say about that? Just like not an appreciation.
I honestly don't know.
That happened.
113 to 58.
Oh, shucks. Give it to them. Shock just casually shoots the body, then your final kill cam, but
55 points, I believe.
55 points. That is a huge lead for Immunity.
That's the highest we've seen all day as well. Just wanted to add that fun fact.
You just want to add nice little fun fact there. But C5 coming into the second category 5, should I say, coming into the second half there. Wow, I'm just looking at the scorecard there, and just there is not a single fault with each of the Immunity players. Buzzo did what he needed to do, just hang back with his assault rifle, which he always does in all game modes. And basically, the trio of Fighter, Shocks, and Naked, they just went to town on that B flag.
No one died over 10 times.
Don't see that often at all. C5, they got a lot of work to do, and it seems like one of them has disconnected, so we'll try to sort that out, get them back in here as quick as we can. But with that, guys, we'll go to a quick little break as we try to bring you this second half of Freight Domination. Team Immunity up by 55 points.